there's talk that FTX might restart. What do you think the odds are of it getting off the ground? And kind of where are the valuation, what's the value added that a restarted FTX would bring to the market? The name brand itself is obviously an issue, right? It's really hard to convince people to say, you know what? Yeah, you put money in FTX before. This didn't work out for you, but here's FTX 2. Why not put money in that? Or would they have to rebrand? What's the technological underpinnings that you think would be value added here?
So there's a lot to unpack about the potential possibility of a restart. And without, particular insight into what the existing plan would be or who the potential bidders are, it's hard to say what the odds are of it succeeding. But to talk about some of the issues at stake here. So first, of course, a rebrand is obviously going to be necessary. I think most people agree on that. I think technologically, there's a question of, to what extent does the existing infrastructure need a complete revamp in light of now everything that we know has happened with the people running the exchange? Or can it actually be taken as is, patched a bit by, a large team of experts and then just kind of restarted wholesale? And, I think the prospects of restarting have to do with the fact that the reason why, in my opinion, FTX grew so quickly in the beginning was because it brought together some truly, novel combinations of concepts to derivatives markets. It's brought, real-time clearing, real-time margin, 24/7 direct-to-customer derivatives operations. And that was a very powerful concept, and it was the reason why many institutions around the world were trading on FTX, preferring that over other kinds of markets. It's why it was such a significant moment when FTX U.S., really with Ledger X, which has now been sold to Miami International Holdings, it was such a significant moment that it was trying to bring that direct to retail, direct margin model to CFTC regulated derivative markets. And I think if that can be restarted, I think that's a very important, market structure concept that should have a chance to exist. And finally, I think that people would like to see, of course, the customers repaid, myself included as one of them. And I think the possibility of restarting the exchange when it was a significant, revenue earner as a company could be very helpful in bringing more assets back to the exchange to be able to distribute it back to customers to make them whole.